Today we're gonna rank the top 20 defensemen in the NHL. Starting off at number 20, we have Jackson Lacombe. Not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest Jackson Lacombe fan, but he was really good in the playoffs, and this coming season he's gonna have to take a very big step because the Ducks traded everybody on the blue line. So I'm expecting him to put up some good numbers, and he's pretty good. So I have him at number 20. Number 19, Mikhail Sergachev. He just finished his second season in Utah as official number one defenseman. I think he's pretty good. Offensively, he could be better. Uh, yeah, like he can't hit 60 points. Defensively, he's very good. He logs up a lot of minutes, uh, good amount of hits, good amount of block shots. I think he's good, but he could he could even be better, and I would expect that from him this season too. Number 18, Thomas Harley. He had a really bad year and really bad playoffs. He was pretty good in the Olympics, and the two seasons before that, he was amazing. So, as a young defenseman, he's getting paid like 10.5 mil. I like Thomas Harley more as an offensive guy than a defensive guy, but still, he's young. He can improve. And I think it was just a down year, and he's going to bounce back. Number 17, Brock Faber. Speaking of good defensively, Brock Faber is amazing defensively, even though when he started his career, he was more seen as an offensive guy, I would say, because he was pretty much the only good young defenseman on the Wild, so he kind of had to play on the power play, but even then, he had a very good playoff run. He hit 50 points for the first time in his career. To me, he's one of the best two-way defensemen in the league, and he's playing with a very good partner, so that helps. Number 16, Jacob Chikrin. I wanted to rank him higher, but when looking at his numbers, I didn't realize before looking at his numbers that he did not play very much on the penalty kill, which is why I have him lower than I want to. But obviously, offensively, he's incredible. His wrist shot is crazy. He might have the best wrist shot in the league. It's so powerful. He just had back to back 20 goal seasons. I mean, if he does it again, I won't have any choice but to put him in the top 10 next year. But for now, I'll leave him at 16. Number 15 is Gustav Forsling. To me, this guy's the second best defensive defenseman in the league. We saw it in the back-to-back cups that the Florida Panthers just won. He's so good with his stick. Like he's not the most offensive guy. He will if he cracks 40 points, you're like very surprised. But like I said, he's the second best defensive defenseman in the league, and you can count on him in your defensive zone. So yeah, number 15. As for number 14, we have Charlie McAvoy. This might be a little lower than most people have him, but my gripe with him is that he's not healthy enough. He just had a very good season, but he wasn't healthy. I think he played like 69 games, which is nice. No, but honestly, McAvoy, my problem with him before was that he wasn't good enough offensively. Now he's getting his game up to the like a good offensive level with his defense still being amazing, but he's not healthy enough, which is why I have him at 14. Number 13, Matthew Schaefer. This guy is a franchise player. The Islanders cannot mess this up. He just had a crazy rookie season, tying or breaking the rookie record for goals for a defenseman. Uh, I mean, as soon as next season he could be top five. This guy's crazy. I wanted to rank him above number 12, but I kept him there. I love that guy though. Number 12 is Josh Morrissey. Again, a very good two-way defenseman. Uh, I don't know what to say about Morrissey. Like, he's a top two defenseman. He's good offensively, good defensively. Doesn't hit very much, except one season I think where he had like over 100 hits. But like, he's not the flashiest guy, which is why you kind of forget about him. He could honestly be a top 10 defenseman. I like him. He's solid. Number 11, Jacob Slavin. That's the best defensive defenseman in the league. He was injured for half the season, and in the playoffs, he was pretty good. Other than the game one against Montreal, uh, very similar to Forsling, but he also has the skating ability. Like his stride is deceivingly fast. Uh, yeah, he's crazy, like a crazy shutdown defenseman. There you go. Now coming in the top 10, we have Miro Heiskanen. I'm not the biggest Miro Heiskanen fan. I think he's slightly overrated, but I still left him in the top 10. I wanted to put Schaefer here, bro, honestly. But okay, Miro's super good defensively. He's a great skater. He's always been that way, like ever since he came in the league. I think his first season was at 18 years old. But his offensive game is so inconsistent. I hate that about him. Like Dallas will have him on the top line power play, playing 3 minutes of power play a night, and he won't even crack like 40 points. This past season, thankfully, he hit 63 points, but that was on the back of Wyatt Johnston scoring 27 power play goals, along with 45 goals in general, and Jason Robertson scoring 45 goals. Now you might say, Miro Heiskanen help set them up, which might be true also. All I'm saying is he's pretty inconsistent offensively. Other than that, he's amazing. Totally worth his contract, but I would not be surprised if by next season Matthew Schaefer has passed him, maybe even Brock Faber. We'll see. Number 9, Moritz Seider. Now, speaking of a guy, like this guy does it all. He just unlocked his offensive game, and I think it's gonna be an Avalanche from now on. And man, let's not say an Avalanche. He's not gonna get traded to Colorado, is he? No, he's gonna stay in Detroit. A Red Wings of points for him coming up. Listen, he blocks shots. He hits. He plays on the penalty kill. He plays on the power play. He plays 5-on-5. He plays in all situations. This guy's gonna be a league leader in minutes played. And this past season, he just had his first 60-point year. And next season, I think it wouldn't even be crazy to expect a point a game from him. He's that good. I think he's the next Victor Hedman, honestly, just right-handed. I'm super impressed with Sider. He kind of took his time, but that's to be expected with big defensemen. And yeah, I think sky's the limit for this guy. Number 8, Jake Sanderson, another guy that plays in all situations. Now, he's worse defensively than Sider, I would say, but his offensive game and the way he drives the play, I can't put him any lower than number 8. I think, is it controversial to have Sanderson over Heiskanen? I don't know. But Sanderson, other than the injuries, I mean, he is so good. He's so good. Such a good skater. So, like, his defensive and offensive awareness are so good. I don't know what he needs, bro. Just maybe, I don't know, a better captain than Brady Kachuk. Number 7, we have Evan Bouchard. Now, this might be this might be a little low. I acknowledge that, but Evan Bouchard is like the best offensive defenseman in the league. Can you say, he puts up the most points? I'll say that. But he also plays with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. But you have to put up the points. So offensively, he's incredible. I mean, his shot is crazy, his passes are crazy, but defensively, the turnovers, I can't get past those. He's cost the Oilers so many games, as well as won them so many games, which is why he's such a divisive figure. He just needs a good partner. This year, hopefully, he plays with Ryan Shea. That's gonna help him because Shea can skate with him, uh, uh, um, unlike Matthias Ekholm. So that should help him. But Bouchard needs to work on his defensive game and his breakout passes because when he turns it over, it's huge every time, and it ends up in the back of the net because the Oilers don't have any good goalies. So he needs to work on that for me to have him higher, even though he just had 95 points. I repeat, he just had 95 points. Uh, it's whatever. Number 6, Lane Hudson. Yeah, I have Lane Hudson over Evan Bouchard. He might not be as good offensively as him, but homie, have you watched this guy play? He is so good. His compete level is crazy. He will never give up. He just needs to work on his skating because right now it's kind of deficient, which is why he takes a slightly too many penalties. But offensively, he sees things nobody else sees. And defensively, he's really good with his stick. He's a tiny player, but he's going to take the puck away from you with his stick and his positioning. And he was just like, what was he this year? A plus 34, plus 36, playing with bum ass Noah Dobson? Bro, Lane Hudson is that guy. And he's like 22 years old. I mean, this guy has James Norris trophies written all over him. Moving on to number 5, I have Adam Fox. Now, you guys might think I have him too high, but I mean, he's won a Norris Trophy before. This year he was injured, but when he wasn't injured, he played amazing, especially in the second half of the season. Speaking of stick work, this guy has the best stick in the league. In the league as a defenseman. His skating isn't very good. His shot is mid. His passing's incredible. He plays on the Rangers, who aren't very good. I mean, maybe Albert Schmitz helps him like improve on his numbers, but even then, I still have Fox at number 5. Now, if he has a down year again, he might drop out of the top 10 entirely, but I'm still high on him. There's nothing in his game that tells me he doesn't deserve to be in the top 5. Number 4, Rasmus Dahlin. I mean, before this season, I would not have Dahlin in the top 5, but he was incredible the whole way through. He had to deal with a lot of adversity with the loss of his child. He brought Buffalo back to the playoffs for the first time in 15 years or whatever it was. In the playoffs, he was amazing. He had a 5-point game. Like, this guy has truly arrived. I think everybody can see he's a leader. He's captain material, and he does it all on the ice. Maybe the only my only issue with him is his health, but even then, he's pretty good. Like, I think he averages over 70 games a year, which is very good. So yeah, Rasmus Dahlin, top dog, bro. Number 3, Zach Werenski. Now, there's a guy I don't really like. I wanted to put him out of the top 3, but I couldn't help myself because of the 2 years he just had. He had like over 90 points and then 82 points and over 20 goals in both seasons. And his skating is crazy. And he was dominant at Four Nations, dominant in the Olympics. I mean, what can't he do? Defensively, he might not be the best, but his offense, uh, uh, what makes him different than Evan Bouchard is he doesn't turn the puck over as much. And defensively, he's not the best, but he's damn sure better than Bouch. So just based off the past 2 seasons, I have to put Zach Werenski at 3. Now, if he has a down year, he'll definitely be lower next season, but for now he's there. And now, number two, Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes, this guy is amazing. I mean, the Vancouver Canucks fans are salty that he wanted out, blah, blah, blah. But can you really blame him? Can you really blame him? They traded literally the pick that drafted Dylan Gunther for Oliver Ekman Larson, and they bought him out 2 years later. What the fuck do you want him to do? Quinn Hughes gave everything to the Canucks, and the Canucks didn't give anything to Quinn Hughes. He had back to back fantastic seasons. Then he got traded to Minnesota. He dealt with injuries, but now he's playing with Brock Faber. That's a real partner. And I think he could put up 100 points as soon as next season. I would not put it past him. And Quinn Hughes does it all. Kind of like he's like Lane Hudson, but even better. So what can I say? Like I just want him to be good. I just want him to be good. I just want him to be good, and he's good. For that's a guy I love, by the way. And obviously, now that we move on to number one, everybody expects it. Kale McCarr. I think Kale McCarr is the best defenseman in the league. He's dealing with injuries from year to year, but offensively, nobody can match his goal scoring. He just had 30 goals, not this season, but the season before that. He could very well put up 100 points this year. Um, in the playoffs, he was injured, but everybody's injured in the playoffs. I'm not trying to make excuses, but Kel McCarr does it all. He's the best skater as a defenseman in the league. Uh, he's super good. I don't know what to say. His awareness offensively and defensively is crazy. The way he gets wrist shots through from the blue line is crazy. Uh, he. I think he's gonna stay the best defenseman for as long as he's healthy. Maybe the next 5 to 10 years, he's gonna be number one. Now that doesn't mean he deserves to win the Norris Trophy every season, as we just saw with Zach Werenski winning it. But maybe every other year. I don't know, but Kel McCarr is crazy. We'll see how much he gets paid on his next contract. As far as honorable mentions go, I have to mention Victor Hedman. He had a really, really, really tough year. Now, he's not 36 years old yet. He's going to be in December. So I have a very slim hope he can find his game back. And when I say find his game back, is maybe be a 40 to 50 point defenseman with okay defense. But what I saw this season was very worrisome. He was completely lost, completely useless. He wasn't even playing on the penalty kill. He lost his power play job to Darren Raddysh. Like, he needs to bounce back in a big way because time is ticking and Father Time is undefeated. Next, I have Philip Hronik. Now, that's another Quinn Hughes partner who is pretty good. I think Philip Hronik is very solid. I would want him on my team any day. He's a 40 to 50, 35 to 50 point defenseman, elite defensively. Uh, he only struggles with injuries from time to time. That would be my only gripe with him. He's not very old. His contract is good. He's got a very good shot. He does it all. I love Philip Hronik. I just couldn't justify having him in the top 20. Next is Roman Yossi. I think he's washed, but out of respect for his career, he put up 96 points a couple years ago. He won a Norris Trophy. The Preds are ass. The Preds are ass. What do you want me to say? But shout out Roman Yossi. Also, Devon Taves. Does he really deserve to be mentioned? Yeah, I guess he does. When Makar goes down, he steps up, except this season where he did not step up. But realistically, Devon Taves is a solid top four defenseman who can chip in offensively and defensively. He's very good. He just doesn't hit, but everything else is good about him. And I also have to mention John Carlson. Now he just had a crazy season, over 60 points. He had a hat trick, for God's sakes. But I think that's the last we're gonna see about of John Carlson. No, no. maybe not the last we're gonna see of him, but it was definitely a late contract year performance, kind of. Because the year before that, he only put up 5 goals for the entire season, didn't even crack 50 points, blah, blah, blah. But now he's going to play with Tampa and have JJ Moser as his partner. And I mean, Darren Raddysh just put up 70 points with JJ Moser as his partner. Why should we expect anything else from John Carlson? Maybe because when you think about it, they're very similar players. Carlson is older though, which is the problem here. And is Kucherov going to be as good? I have a lot of questions about Tampa Bay, as you can see with Victor Hedman not being in the top 20. I don't know. I mentioned Carlson, but I'm not really a believer. But yeah, that wraps up the list. Thank you for watching. Tell me what you think, and see you guys next time.